over some of the technique and drill that we do in our class. Not the curriculum itself. The curriculum itself is covered by Grandmaster Lee. So everybody teaching your curriculum, right? But I'm talking about extra drill that you can do to enhance your class, to make your class more exciting, more challenging, so the student will want to come back. They will be sweating and smiling. I always say that. But at the end, they have to benefit physically. Yes, number one. Intellectually, yes, they have to learn about, understand about discipline, respect, self-control, all those things that we teach. And then, emotionally, that means they have to feel like they're improving, they have to feel happy, or they have to understand what they need to work on, yeah? So those three things is very important at the end. We want to make sure that we achieve physically, give them a great workout, make them sweat and smile. Yeah? And they have to make sure that there's a lesson hidden under those physical aspects. In our class, warm-up and exercise is part of the class. It's not just something we do it quickly to get over it and get to curriculum. It's part of the class. I spend at least 15 minutes or sometimes more on warm-up and exercise. Okay. It's very, very important. Especially, everybody teaching here, right? Everybody teach.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's very, very important to listen to the student. Many of them come in, what they want to get in shape. They want to learn self-defense. They want kids to have better behavior, have better self-control. We have to make sure that we address those issues. And in all of our class, you have many different needs. Okay? But we're going to break it down section by section. The first section is warm up and stretch and exercise. We have format that we do, and I'm not going to go through all of it because you guys know already. But I'm going to pick a few exercise. That sometimes it can be boring if you do it over and over again. Sit up, push up. Everybody do 10 push up. Everybody do 30-second push up, 30 crunch. Especially if there's a lot of kids in there, you tell them to do 30 crunch, then you see all kinds of different variety of crunch. Neck crank. Somebody count 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's very difficult. So I usually time them, give them 30 seconds to do a specific technique. And then everybody finish together, start together, finish together, and move on to the next exercise. So how many times do you come in and say, everybody let's warm up, do jumping jack, 50 jumping jack? All the time, right? Make it a little more interesting. Let's do 5 different ways of jumping jack. There's so many of them. Why don't we just do one? Why don't we do this one? Huh? Why don't we do this jumping jack? Why don't we do around the world jump? Anything. Okay? That break the monotone. Make things more interesting. Okay? So I want you to participate. I don't want you to stand here and listen, because learning, singing better when you actually do it. So, but there's too many people who have to take turn. Okay? So column 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Column 1, stay. Column 2, can you move all the way back and have a seat, please?
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to call you back out, okay? All right.
Team 1.
So, you guys sit down, stay right there, because we're going to rotate, so that way we have enough room. All right, let's start with very simple thing. Jumping jack.
Yeah, now?
Yes. I'm going to pick your brain here. Everybody know basic jumping jack, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you give me one variation, sir?
Back and forth.
Back and forth. Everybody, 10 back and forth jumping jack. Ready, set, go. Come on.
1, 2, 3,
And
4,
good.
5,
All right, because I only have 1 hour. 70 seconds.
Squat, sir.
Squat jumping jack. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And 10. All right, third one, sir.
Crossing jumping jack, sir. Crossing your feet.
Crisscross. Okay, go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And 10. Go. Sir, next one.
Around the world jumping jack, sir.
Yes, sir. Go.
1, 2, 3,
And 10.
4.
Go. And one more, sir.
Arms across.
Okay, let's do it. You can crisscross your legs.
Cross.
2,
All right, go.
3, 4,
And
5.
time. Okay, that's the example. And believe me, a simple thing like that can really spike up the class. The thing is that 1, 2, sometimes they do it day in, day out. Make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah? Jumping jack. And what other exercise students don't like? Name one.
Push-up.
Push-up. Right. You can see variety of push-up when you tell students to do push-up from really, I have a 4 years old that can do 5 minutes push-up on the agility ladder. It's amazing. She'll be here tomorrow. She's gonna be part of the teaching children. This girl started, she's 3 years old. You'll see her tomorrow. But some of them will do push-up like 1, 2, whatever it is. So many of them, and then you tell them to get on your knee, and then you see this push-up with the 1, 2, all kind of different things. Okay. So I figure out there's another way to do push-up to make it. Everybody on your stomach, please. Okay. So you're resting on the floor, right there. Very good demonstration. All right. So when I say 1, I want you to put yourself up, try to put your hand and feet up, airborne, and come back to this position from resting. No, push up like a pipe and down. Rest.
Yes, sir.
Ready? You see him do it? Now watch him one more time. Ready? Up. So now the arm is fully extend and bend, right? No cheating involved here. Okay, together, everybody ready? Up, push, and relax, and down. When you're on the down position, then you can relax. Again, push, and relax, and push. Now, if you have trouble, you can get on the knee. Sean, can you demonstrate just on the knee, please? No. You're gonna push up, airborne. Again, up. It doesn't matter how weak they are, they're gonna have to bend and extend their elbow. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And I like this push-up because number 1, you are completely relaxing. Then all of a sudden you explode. Just like when you fight, you relax, then you explode. Same principle. Everybody get that?
Yes, sir.
So it's very functional. So this, I like this one. And also, sometimes do a challenging push-up. Let's see, maybe Sean and Kayla facing each other, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you guys can sit up for a second, please. All right, can you grab me a cone, please, somebody?
Yes, sir.
The red one. This is very good too. Thank you, sir. Simple push-up. On this line, you do push-up, sir. Keep pushing up until you clap my hand. When I clap your hand, you're gonna try to snatch that cone. Are you ready? Go, push up. And then the kid loves this. Oh, I got one more. Keep going. Ready? Go. It's a tie. It's become a game. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So it's from working, everybody do 50 push-up, 10 push-up, whatever. It's instead of work now, it's become a game. Also another variation. Let's see. Instructor Zen right
Sir.
here. Come over here, please. Let's see, sir. Can you get you together here, facing each other, please? And push-up position one more time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now you're gonna do plank push-up. Well, basically you go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Push-up first.
Yes, sir.
Push-up. Down. When you come up, you touch hand and you press against each other, and you try to push each other. And down, and then switch hand, and you press and hold. You tense your arm. Your chest is facing the floor. You work your core. You work your arm. You work your whole body. 10. Push harder and down. Push and go. Push and go. Push and hold for about a second and go. 1. Hold it 1 second and go. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
So this is also fun and challenging, and because you keep pushing each other. So you work your shoulder, your arm, your ab. Yeah? It's very important, but you have to learn how to manage the time when you do this. Yeah? It depends on what group. You have a bunch of kids, it's not a good idea. But this one is a very good idea for children. Okay? What other exercise you don't like to do? Sit down. Yeah, very simple. So you guys probably done this before, many of you, where they give each other high five when they sit down. Can you guys demonstrate for me, please? You do. Interlock your leg, going down, and high five each other. That's one version. Yeah. Then next version is you be a target. You come up and you punch. Okay, you hold your hands up and take turn. You do 1, 2 jab cross. 1, 2. Then next time Sean punch. 1, 2. It also become a game and fun. Just make sure they don't punch each other in the face. And another challenging one. This is like if the student is a little bit more experienced. Like then you can lay down. So you're gonna push up and stand up. Lay all the way, and then try to push up and stand up. 1 and down. and up and 2 and down. Everybody see that? Okay, I want you guys to try this one. Everybody pair up, please. Let's go. Facing each other. Let's go. Keep that all right, together. Facing this way. All right, hold on. 30 seconds. Get set. Head back to facing this way. Ready? 30 seconds. Sit up and stand up. Go. Right. 30 seconds. All the way up.
Come on, yo. Ow. Over my head.
And time. Switch over. Let's go.
I'm only encouraging. I'm not trying. Oh, I'm going to go on your side.
Stand up.
There you go.
I know what technique. So we work on the upper body conditioning, relax and control, relax and control. We work on your midsection, your quad. Tomorrow Dr. King will expand on that, okay? So be prepared. I recommend if you're testing, you might want to skip that section, okay? Great. So give you a little warning. And then your leg. Okay, squat, jump. Leg, usually a lot of students like to do it, so it's not very hard. You know, just make sure they do proper. A lot of squat. Make sure that sometimes they don't go down enough to touch the floor and jump up and just keep going. Okay? So let's go over a few exercise squat that incorporate into our Taekwondo practice. All right, let me see here. Sir, can you stand up, please?
Sir!
Can you face in front, please?
Yes, sir.
Get into horseback riding stand, please, okay? Just regular horseback riding stand like this. Get your hands like this, okay? I want you to skip and squat. Just skip sideways and squat. Just go 1 and down. Go.
Yes, sir.
Back and down. No, back and forth. Back and forth. So 1, 2. Can you come to the center for me, please? Okay, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now, from here, you make it more challenging. Do skipping side kick and squat. Skipping side kick and squat.
Oh boy.
Go, sir. Skipping side kick, then squat down. Skipping side kick back and forth. So they practice kicking and they're conditioning your leg at the same time. Everybody get the idea?
Yes, sir.
You very beneficial. And also you can do standing squat. At the end you can do front kick and back, come back and front kick. Many different things you can do. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So those are the exercise section. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And we usually do the exercise to warm up and then a little bit more intent to burn out at the end. Okay, we do a lot of back work here in our school because I feel that you have to hit something to develop real power. And it's good to work in the air, punch kick in the air, but the air doesn't give you much feedback except your form. You have to learn to gauge the distance by hitting something. Simple technique can be just about any simple technique you work on that. We practice elbow in our form a lot. We practice front kick, but how often, or knee in the chiu jump, but how often do you actually hit something with that? How often do you actually practice elbow strike on the pad? Not very often. You end up, sometimes I feel like we have practiced like you're training for Olympics, but none of you are actually competing that level, or even have decided to compete to become an Olympian. Most of you are doing it for self-defense, for fitness, for fun. Very few aspire to be a competitor. So you don't always have to train like a competitor as far as the mechanic of the technique. You can track it for realistic application. Why don't we do practice a lot front kick, knee and elbow for real street situation as well, not just for competition. Yes, we have sparring class competition, but we're not catered to anybody who just go into tournament only, right? I mean, I don't think most of you as students in your school compete in a tournament. I don't think majority of them do. Very few. Okay. When I was young, I liked to compete in the tournament a lot. It's a lot of fun, but that's not what Taekwondo is about. Taekwondo is a lot more than just competition in the ring. So, simple thing. Front kick practice. Sometimes it can be very boring because that's the first kick you learn, and by the time you become a black belt, you know, it's one of those things that you do it over and over again. Yes, it takes you discipline to get this far, so you have to have discipline. But it doesn't mean that you cannot be creative and practice something different to make your technique better and stronger. For instance, when you teach front kick, what is the first thing you tell a student to do? Raise your hand. Yes, Jack.
Pick up your knees, sir.
Bring up your knee. So, but sometimes we see beginner kick like that, knee up, like you can't tell the difference between front kick and drop kick. You have to break it down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So, instructor said, grab your target, please. Thank you, sir. So, when you bring your knee up, why not? That's the actual technique by itself. Why don't practice that? Let them practice knee strike. So, for instance, kicking stand up, leg for. So, just bring your knee up only. Knee up 1 and hit the pad. Ready? Go. 1 and go back. Ready? Again. 2. That's actually a real technique. Let them get you to bring the knee up. Again. Go. Ready? Go. Now I want you to extend your leg out. Go. So now it's become a front kick. Everybody see that?
Yes, sir.
Break it down. Knee and front kick. Go back. Ready? Knee and front kick. Everybody see that?
Yes.
So it becomes a little bit more interesting and better workout and better for self-defense application. Knees, right? When you do take a shield jump or take a old jump, you do some elbow strike. How often you actually hold the target? Elbow strike 1. I don't think many of you guys do. Yeah, you do a lot of turning, hook kicking on it all the time. But you only do this in the form. Why not do it on the real target? It's a lot more fun too. Did I see that? Go elbow 1, elbow 2. That's part of Taekwondo. Yes?
Yes, sir.
So think about the technique that you do in your Pumse. Do it on the target. If you have a Pumse day or a form day, a lot of time, if the student have their strike already, they will walk through the technique. They don't really focus that much, some of them. To make it more interesting, for instance, facing front fist, take a L jump. Front, low block 1, go. Make him block. 2, they get the feedback. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot more fun for the person doing it. You agree?
I've been doing that.
Sir?
Excellent. What you were doing with Pumse.
Yes, excellent. That's it. Some of the things I show you, many of you have seen before because I also learned from somebody else too. And I tweak it a little bit according to my style. Some of them I develop it over the time. Some of you have been doing it, they may not have done it lately. Say, oh, I've done that before, but I haven't done it. I have to go back and do it. That's good. Okay? I remind you. So that's one way of doing your form. And make sure that they get the feedback. If they punch wrong, they're not going to feel very powerful. Okay, let's say robot get 1. And if they punch 2, not real strong, you can get the feedback. If they punch it right, and the children love it when they hit something and hear this feedback like that. Make it more interesting. Everyone understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So this is just some of the idea that we use. Also, when you teach the core curriculum, moving from warm-up to the core, there's a 3D of teaching. Demonstration, detail, and drill. Okay. A lot of instructors just come and tell them, do this, do this, do this. But sometimes they can learn better by seeing. Okay? By seeing. Now, if you have limitation, you have knee surgery, elbow, whatever, grab a student that can demonstrate. Let them see. Then you work on the detail, break it down. Like what we just did. Knee up first, then snap your leg out for front kick. But you do Pumse, loop, chamber your arm, and low block. Explain the detail, then drill over and over again. Beside back and forth on in front of the mirror, you can do just like what we do on the target. Okay? Let them do with their eye closed. Let them do it facing different direction. Let them do on a tiny space where they cannot move anywhere. Just stand in the same spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, in the same spot. There's so many different variations that you can do. Everybody, you gotta be doing some of this, right?
Yes, sir.
You have to make things fresh, make things more interesting, okay? And it's making it fun for you too. So that's the core curriculum. Then we usually finish class with a bang. We want to make sure everybody's sweating. We want to make sure that finish with a high energy. So at the end of the class, we do a Kabrga, condition and burnout drill. And a lot of time we use the back work. A lot of time we just do the exercise. And sometimes some of the exercise are the repeat of the warm-up exercise, but it's a little bit more intense. It's a more like interval training. We set the clock for 30 seconds. It's a high intensity, but of course we always tell students, especially the new student, do what you can, do the best you can. Okay? Then you got 10 seconds to move to the next station, and perform another exercise or technique. Last it for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, then move on. It's a lot of fun. Or depend on the size of the class. If the class is not too big, we do a little bit of game, conditioning game. Okay. I really like this one. Is help challenge students. If we have enough time here, then yeah, I think we do. Okay. So you gotta do. Sometimes we do tug of war. Yes. Okay. We do tug of war here too. Not this big rope, but this one. Okay. Let me see. 2 volunteers. Okay. 2 volunteers. Come on out. All right. About the same size. Okay. Okay. So, and can I get 2 corn, please? Okay. All right.
Yes, go get it. Go get it.
Okay. So, can I clear this area out for a second, please? It's a very, very simple drill. So basically, you put 2 corn to yeah, right there on the line. Yes, sir. All right, who's volunteer? Come over here, please. You put this around your waist. Okay, yes, sir. We have a couple of words in here. This is what would you? Okay, right here. So look this way, and you stand on that line over there, and you stand on this line right here. Okay. Your goal is.
Go ahead, Drew.
Can you move out 1 line back, please?
Shoot, thanks.
Basically, when I say ready, set, and go, you're going to try to go touch the corn first. Yeah?
He's not
You guys ready? I say, are you ready? All right. Let's see. Where is the hot team?
Hot team.
Hot team, cheer for him.
I'm lucky.
All right. All right. Hot team, cheer for him. All right. Where's the whole team?
Cold team.
All right. Cheer for him. Are you ready? Get set, go. Move. Hot team. Thank you very much, sir. All right, now let me see. Yes, sir. Come on over here. And Jack, come on over here, please. So we have some variation too. Now we have 4 directions. So can you get 2 more?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna go for that corner over there. So you're gonna go for that corner over here. Right here, sir. And then 2 corner over here, please. Back and forth. Yeah. So you have to really work on your leg and stay low. Okay? Stay low. Right one over there. I need 2 more volunteers, please. A smaller one. About that side. Oh, really?
Come on, Santiago.
All right, you come over here, please. All right, you try to go for that corner. You try to go for this corner, okay? All right. All right. Let me make sure it's about even. All right, get set. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Hot, cold, warm, cold. What is it? I mean, hot team, warm team. Warm team. Cold team. We don't have no team. Everybody cheer for him. Are you ready? Let's go! do.
That was going nowhere.
Involve a lot of, I like to do things like your class. So it's not the same, right?
Sir.
All right. You come over there, please grab one back out over here. And let's see, maybe. Sir. Yes, sir. You come over here. Can you help move another back on this side? This is an excellent challenge. But you know what happened when somebody moves, somebody has to move back. So it's become a taekwondo tug of war. That's what I call it, taekwondo tug of war. All right. So make sure you tie it tight so it doesn't get back. Okay. All right. Maybe the back will be too close. We have to move it out.
Yes, sir.
We'll see. Okay. All right, sir. You ready? Okay. Come on. Around your waist, sir. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a bit more back here.
Yes, sir.
That'd be real.
That's
about right.
Okay.
Actually,
just walk to the back. Can you reach it? Okay, let's start with this first, okay? We'll see. Ready? Any card, multiple kick, punch combinations. Ready? Fighting stand, go. Are you? You drop again, go! But intense, you push each other. I think I have time for one more. Who want to try? Yeah. Let's do some. All right, you come over here. Let's see. All right, let me see here. Let's see, Jack, come over here, Jack. All right. Yeah. All right, Jack, let's go quickly. Okay. Keep moving forward. All right.
Grandmaster King, do you want 2 more targets there? Do you want to do 4?
oh, that one, no, you'd have to, it won't work.
Like you did the cones?
No. Oh, the cones again?
I wasn't sure where you were going with your
Yeah,
we could do it, see? You got, I never done it before, but see, you give me good ideas. Now we can do 4. That's what I love about this camp, you know? New ideas from us. I told you guys, I learned from you guys as well. All right, let's get two more back, please. Okay. All right.
Teaching innovation, sir. That's what we do.
Okay, 2 more students. All right. Let's see how we get some people here. Let me see. Everybody is speaking. You're gonna try to go to this back right here. Yeah, a little bit closer. Remember, any kick, contact you get your run. All right, first, everybody, shred. Come in. Yeah. Ready, go for the back. Go! Awesome job. Awesome. Thank you very much.
How many are there? Over there.
ทำอะไรนะ All right, so actually, can you bring that back to me, please?
Caitlin.
Yeah, I think it has So I'm going to demonstrate a few techniques that we use. Yeah. So let me have nice bunch. Nice students. Different people. I'll call you out.
Christian, you're on my notes, so it's
Yes, sir.
Team one right here, please.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Christian, jump your
Bungee cord target and hold.
Yes,
Bungee
sir.
cord target, please. All right. Two. Mike right here, please. Joe right here, please. Mr. Mark right here, please. Sir. All right. Sir, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Team 3, please. All right. One person is gonna hold the yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Make sure. All right, you guys, can you who hold it tight? Who want to bunch it? It's too tight. All right, that's fine.
We need a bungee.
So if you are holding the bungee cord, very important job. Okay, make sure you wrap it around your wrist so you don't let go. Because if you let go, it will spam your partner in the back, in the butt, and you're not going to do too good. So,
Through the belt, fellas.
Through the belt, the belt.
Put the handles through the belt.
This motorboat. Oh, wow.
Put it through the
Sean.
belt, the
that's it, right
back.
there. Okay.
Went through the back of the
Not
belt.
around.
In front of it.
Oh, okay.
Put it in the belt and yeah.
And then strap it around your wrist like that, please. Okay. What you're going to do here is going to give them a little resistance by leaning back. Okay, you don't want to make it too hard where they cannot move, but you don't want to make it too easy where they can move forward easy. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You can move back a little bit, please. You can do tons of move back a little bit more. Okay. The kicker move back to please. You have a kick, very start. Okay. Trip and bound. Continue. So
Yeah.
you start with very basic. Kicking side of leg forward. Here. Keep them resistant. Lean back. So simple back leg round kick. Ready? 1. Moving forward, moving forward. 2.
Land in front, land in front, land in front, land in front, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Yellow. Lean forward, lean forward. Lean forward, lean.
Alright, turn around, come back please, let's go.
Go, turn around, turn around, turn around. Move back more, sir. Move back
Ready,
more.
now on your own,
Back
okay?
more, sir.
The holder, you can lean back slightly, but forward
Lean
and
forward,
give them
lean
enough
forward.
resistance. Ready, see, jump, begin,
Go,
go.
left, yellow, yellow.
Come on, let's go.
Good job.
Alright, go. So that's one example, okay? Then you can make it a double round kick. But it's very difficult to do with a turning kick, so you can't really do it. You can do it drop kick, you can do it front kick, jump front kick, whatever. That you don't have to spin. You can spin, but it's a little bit hard, but this thing wrap around you. Demonstration of spinning back kick, turning back kick. It's a little bit hard because this thing sometimes come across your face, okay? But it's better to do it this way. It helps you develop speed. Round kick, develop conditioning. Sometimes we set the clock and 1 minute to go back and forth, 1 minute back and forth before the finish. A simple round kick can be a lot of fun. You can follow it?
Yes, sir.
So that's one example. And of course, you can do with a drop. Turn around, please. Let's try a drop kick now.
Yes,
Go.
sir.
All right, next kick. All right, drop kick. Kicking side of leg forward. Go here. And go on your own, please. Go. Okay, now we can punch as well. In the green belt, 1 step to the defend. What is it? Jump punch, right? So, instructor,
Yes, sir.
So, when you do jump punch, make sure you put your right leg up first, cock your right hand. Jump punch 1, and forward round kick 2, and jump punch 1. Go. They're gonna start breathing hard. That means it's working. Okay? Alright, kicking stand up leg forward. Go here. Alright, begin. Jump on. Alright. So these are just the example. And your imagination is when you go back to your school, you know, figure out what you like to do and make the class fun, make the class exciting. Everybody got it?
Yes,
sir.
I mean, repetition doesn't have to be boring. You can make it fun. Okay? Thank you very much. Give them a big hand, please. Okay. Now, who want to kick the bags? Oh, we want to kick the bags? All right. Okay, you want to kick the bags? Stand up, please.
Yes, sir.
You'll get up. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to save that for tomorrow. We're going to keep it around that one, okay? We're going to run that one. You have a seat, please. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay, so we cover warm-up. We cover how to break things down in small detail. And we also cover some of the creative conditioning and technical drill for your kids. So, anybody want to tell me what else can you do to make class more exciting, more fun? Let's do the one to that. Besides what I just said. Huh? Yes, sir.
I do with the obstacle course, sir.
Obstacle course. That's a very good idea. We do that. That's right. We do that as well as a warm up.
You do the ladder.
We do agility ladder. I think I showed you guys a couple of years ago. Some of you still using that, right? Yeah. Very good. That's a lot of fun too. Work on agility ladder, obstacle course. I'm sorry. Yes,
I've been using hurdles.
Oh, excellent. Yes, sir. Excellent. Very good. Those are good complement to the core training of Taekwondo. Yeah. So tradition doesn't mean you do whatever our Taekwondo ancestors do 2,000 years ago and don't change it. No, you have to evolve with time. Yeah. You have to evolve with time. Let's see. So far, you guys have any questions? Yes, sir.
I have a question. When you were teaching the front kick, bring your knee up, then going fully out, you're using the target, you're holding the clapper target. Do you recommend having the students do that with other students, or is that something more specifically that we would be doing for the students?
Well, if I have a lot of students, and I have limited number of leadership of myself, I'll teach students how to hold.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. I teach them how to hold. As a matter of fact, yesterday we have a very big class in here. How many instructors in? Almost close to 30. And then we have 3 instructors, and they're all level from white belt. We have like 5 white belt, and 2 of them like first week, all the way up to black belt. So between 3, myself, instructor Zen, and instructor Karina. By the way, these 2 is like my right hand, my left hand. I see them ever since they were children up until now. I watched amazing transformation from a quiet kid until confident instructor. Anyway, about 30 kids. 3 of us, I almost don't have to tell them anything. They almost can read my mind. And we set everything in difference. After the exercise that we all do together, after the basic drill that we all do together, then we separate them according to their belt and their curriculum. And we make rotation. I move from one group to another. I then give them assignment, show them to hold a target for them, stay with them for 5 minutes or so, and then I move on to the next station, and they all do the same thing. I didn't even have to tell them. They know. We just rotate. Yes. So if there's enough leadership, then you hold for them.
How to hold target.
Yes, sir. If not, then you just teach them how to hold.
Would it be the same with bungee cords?
Bungee cord, I would wait until more advanced student. Yes,
right.
Because there's an accident can
More
happen. Then
advanced
let's go to bungee cord.
Older, okay.
Yeah, a little bit more advanced or older.
It might just go up to that.
Because a lot of my classes are averaging between 30 and 40 people or more.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I was asking. I see how you're teaching us how to hold the targets and how to do the front kick and stuff, but I'm also trying to think how I can bring this back to my school with all my students, because I want to make sure that I can teach them the way I'm learning from here.
Yes, sir.
You know, especially with my black belts.
Make this as part of learning in class. You know, okay, let's sit down. I'm going to teach you how to hold a target. That's part of the lesson. you have to learn how to hold it so you can help each other. That's part of the lesson. It's not like, this is the preparation for your lesson. No, this is part of the lesson. You have to learn how to hold it. So you'll be
Teach to
able
learn, learn to teach.
Yes, you'll be effectively help each other.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Thank you very much.
May I add about the bungee cord that you mentioned, sir? How
Yes.
old? They come in different strength.
Mhm.
Like yellow one is the one that's least strength.
We have
Maybe
green and
more
red.
for children, but still you have to see 7 years old can do it. I think you got yellow, you got green, blue, and red. So it's come in strength. Especially the red one is more like for him big.
Oh yeah, the red ones are very
Yes, sir.
hard.
Right.
We use the green ones
Yeah.
most of the time with the kids, but
Right.
we
Yeah.
ourselves hold them. I was wondering if you guys would recommend teaching the kids how to hold the bungee cords for each other. But I'm seeing it's better for older kids or more advanced students.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
that's
the
correct.
better.
It's safer. You can let go.
Pow!
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
You know, before we still have the dog, we use bungee cord for the leash. And year after year, she developed the strength. We didn't know it, until we have to change the color according to her size.
Oh wow. Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, you're welcome. All right, any other question about teaching in all level class? Does everybody, who teaching every day? Raise your hand. Who teaching every day? Many of you. Thank you. The rest of you are like helper or a leadership team member or something like that. Teaching is such a wonderful job. There is so much rewarding watching a student develop from a timid or no confidence to a confident person. It's the most rewarding job. In our academy, when students reach a red belt, part of their responsibility is to become a part of leadership team member. They will assign one class per week to come, and they think they're helping out, but they don't realize they're helping themselves. They're learning how to help other students, learning how to teach, learning how to become a better leader and better communicator. So they have to do it once a week. So by the time they get their black belt, they are very, very confident in their teaching ability. And by helping other students, they're actually helping themselves because they have to remember the previous form, the previous requirement. But sometimes when students move up, they forget the lower belt requirement. So this really helps. So I require students to do that once a week as a way of doing that. And they have been working out very, very, very with our school. I still involved in teaching daily. I'm on the floor. Sometimes I met new people. People ask me, "What do you do for a living?" I say, "I'm running around bare feet playing with kids all day." That's what I do. Pretty much, But not just little kids. I play with big kids too. I mean, we have other programs just for adults. So, but if you love Taekwondo, you consider teaching as a profession. It might be something that you love even more than practicing it yourself. Any other question? Okay. Thank you very much.
Master Amy has questions.
Oh, Master Amy, I'm sorry. I didn't see you now. I'm sorry.
Sir, I'm teaching little children officer, but this is fun drill for maybe older one
Yes.
and adult.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestion for like 4 years old little one?
I don't have, I don't teach children that age, so unfortunately I'm not an expert on that. Our program actually starts officially at 6 years old, but we make exceptional for younger, like 5 years old, 4 years old, and sometimes 3 years old kids, okay? Because we have to have a separate program for them, and right now I'm doing everything myself, so I don't have enough space and time to put everything in the schedule. Yes. So, yeah, that's not my I used to do it, but it's not my specialty. Yeah. Okay. All right, thank you very much. I have some more stuff for you tomorrow about teaching children. Okay?
차례경례 메시지 센터 주리앗 사번은 그냥
감사합니다.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Let's give a good message.